The ability to trust yourself comes from situations where you made decisions on your own, you followed through, and it worked out. That is a muscle that you have to train, bro. It's a perishable skill.
Are you the best footballer in the world right now?
I think so, yes. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what the people are thinking, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I'm always going to say that because I think we have to thinking we are the best in our area. So in my area, I think I'm the best.
What if we have that kind of attitude? The car's repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
I believe that you have to build belief. Belief is like, there's an after school special belief where the mom says, believe in yourself. And that's all great, but there's also a built belief. And the built belief is one where you are constantly, like for me, I came from a bad place. How I build belief is through the daunting tasks I put myself through. So that's proof positive that I can.
Always you will win. Always you will win. Sometimes you'll win immediately, but always definitely. You know what that means? You might not win it today, but your efforts done today, even the failure felt today, are all measures that create the moment later. And if you failed on the way back, you got there, and you got knocked down, try that same endeavor, then you find yourself victorious in that endeavor, that's the sweetest victory of all. That builds a confidence that's unbreakable.
It's going to come and go. Sometimes you're going to have confidence. Sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll feel good. Sometimes you won't. Sometimes you'll be able to trust yourself. Sometimes you won't. And dude, you'll go up and down and it'll drive you crazy. You need to become the kind of person that can trust themselves, that can follow through on their word, that can do what they say they're going to do. And that is something that you have to intentionally train.
Do you feel a lot less pressure this finals run just because you are undermanned and you had some injuries as opposed to previous years?
Nah, I feel confident because I'm the best player in the world. That's simple.
You said before about how you build up self-esteem and confidence and stuff. Mm-hmm. And there's this quote from one of my friends, 𝘾𝙊𝙉𝙁𝙁𝙁𝙁, that says, you don't become confident by shouting affirmations in the mirror, but by having a stack of undeniable proof that you are who you say you are. Outwork your self-doubt.
Yes. That's
nailed.
Nailed.
Completely nailed.
Yes, because a lot of people will, and some of these motivational people out here, it's the funniest thing in the world to me. They'll go and say, when you wake up in the morning, pound your chest. You know, fucking look at yourself in the mirror and do all this fucking bullshit. I hope it works. What works for me is that everyday resume. The things I know I've accomplished, the things I know I've done, real hard work, the real calluses on my mind, the real calluses on my hands. That's it. You don't need to pound your chest in the mirror fucking anymore if you have that.
You have to understand like who you are, and then in the face of other people's either criticism or, you know, lack of faith in your ability to succeed, you push through, and there's great benefit in that. And then you realize that you can kind of apply that to other things in life.
The easiest way to build self-confidence. There's no magic button. I can't say, hey, this plane is going down. Who can fly it? Put your hand up. I can. I'm confident. Repetition, repetition, repetition.
Guess what? Don't have a fucking quitting mind. Repetition every day. Stay hard.
Outside the parking lot. Dreary, cold morning. Miami Fitness here. Why did I bring that up? Because it's up to the individual to allow the dreariness to set inside. Do we worry about external factors, or do we worry about what's inside of ourselves? Those two different things are the two measures of confidence, positive and negative confidence. And negative confidence is an egocentric person. Bases all their performance trying to achieve third parties' agreeability, their likeness, their thumbs up, because we value their opinion. Those kind of people allow this mood and the weather and everything to set in to dictate their performance of the day. There's also another side, the positive side of confidence. It starts from within. It's called pride. that doesn't value rain, sun, you know, if there's someone in the corner looking at them, if it's 5 in the morning, 5 in the afternoon, that pride is always awake.
What's the difference? Expectation is external, standard is internal, right? Standard, like this is us. This is who we are, this is how we operate, this is how we do things, right? That's standard, right? When we go out in the community, like this is who we are. Expectation, that's external. That's what they say about us in the paper before the season. Right, they had a lot of success last year. Let's see, can they follow it up? That's expectation. That's what they create. The standard is what we create. That's what we operate by. That's not predicated upon what they say. It's not predicated upon the weather. It's not predicated upon rain, sleet, or snow. This is how we get down. This is how we operate. Rain, sleet, snow, come hell or high water. This is our standard.
So it correlates. And that's how this piece of shit kid that I once thought I was built belief by saying, I was in 3 hell weeks. I went to Ranger School. I tried out for Delta selection.
Undeniable stack of proof.
That is proof, motherfucker. So whenever you think you can't, the confidence comes from the thing that you built. You must build belief. You must build confidence. It can't be like, hey, I'm gonna go knock that shit out. You gotta look over here and say, I can knock that shit out. It's belief, and it's built on what you put in to yourself.
There never was a fallback position or a plan B, because I always felt kind of like if enough people out there doubting you, enough people talking about, maybe this doesn't work, and I think this is the wrong thing to do, it would never happen. No, there's no way. So you already have all these people saying no, no, no. So if I say I have to have a plan B, that means that I have doubts myself that it's not gonna work, and is this gonna work or not, and I have a fallback position. So I didn't want to doubt myself, because that's the worst thing that you can do, is doubt yourself. So you have to have confidence, you have to have a very clear vision where you go. And it became a reality. With the age of 20, I became the youngest Mr. Universe ever in London at that very same stage.
Well, talking about bulking up, I want to give you something.